you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. What's up guys, my name's Obi and welcome back to Courtside Financial. Today we'll be discussing some exciting developments from the Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer NIO. In this video, we'll be discussing NIO's upcoming fourth quarter earnings report and recent vehicle registration numbers in China. Deutsche Bank analyst Edison Yu's team has predicted a weak quarter for NIO with margin downside risk and a weak outlook for the first quarter sales. But there is hope for improvement in the second half of the year. So buckle up and let's dive into this exciting world of electric vehicles. But before we begin, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any amazing and entertaining content. NIO Capital, a venture capital firm, has invested in Newrizon. In the world of electric vehicles, exciting news has emerged. NIO Capital, a venture capital firm, has invested in Newrizon, an electric commercial vehicle manufacturer, by a former NIO executive. The amount of funding remains undisclosed, but it's said to be over 100 million RMB, which equates to $14.6 million US in Series B funding. According to a press release from NIO Capital, the funding will be primarily used for the development and mass production of light trucks and van models, the development of core electric vehicle technologies, and accelerated expansion into domestic and international markets. This investment is expected to fuel Newrizon's growth and help them establish themselves as a significant player in the electric and commercial vehicle space. Newrizon was founded in September 2020 by former NIO Vice President Huang Zhedong. It received a Series A investment of over 10 million from Lightspeed China partners at its inception. In November 2021, Newrizon announced nearly a $50 million funding round led by CCV with several other investors, including Lightspeed, to follow. The company has since gained recognition and orders from logistics customers such as Lala Move, SF Express, and JD Logistics. Newrizon's website reveals that 3 of the 6 core executives are from NIO, with Fu Jingwei, former deputy director of NIO Autonomous Driving, serving as the CTO, and Fan Jun, former senior director of NIO, as the COO. Until April 2021, Huang was NIO's senior vice president, reporting to the company's founder, William Li. Newrizon's future plans include the launch of models including vans around the logistics scene to accelerate the electrification and intelligent change of the logistics industry. The IC1 is scheduled to officially be launched in mid-2023 and will support body and battery separation, battery swap, and optional self-driving functions. Personally, I think this investment is an exciting development for the electric commercial vehicle industry and shows that there is great potential for growth and innovation in this area. Newrizon's future plans and innovative products, combined with the expertise and funding of NIO Capital, make for a promising future in this emerging field. NIO reveals its aggressive plan to add 1,000 swap stations in 2023. As someone who closely follows the developments in the auto industry, I'm excited to share that NIO has revealed its plans to build 1,000 battery swapping stations this year, which is 2.5 times more than what it had initially planned. This move is a testament to the company's commitment to providing its customers with the best possible experience. The CEO of NIO, William Li, believes that adding more battery swapping stations is essential to offer greater convenience to their customers. Li has announced that about 400 of the new stations will be located on the highway service areas, while the remaining 600 will be set up in urban areas. This will ensure that NIO users have easy access to battery swapping services no matter where they are. It's impressive to see that NIO's team is already working on all aspects of preparations for this new goal. The production of the company's third-generation battery swap stations is also already underway, with mass production expected to begin in April. The deployment of battery swap stations will also accelerate in May, with construction rate of 120 to 150 battery swap stations per month from June onwards. What's fascinating about the third-generation battery swap station is that it can store up to 21 battery packs, which is a significant upgrade from the previous generation's capacity of 13. In fact, the third generation's battery swapping stations have been equipped with 2 LiDARs and 2 NVIDIA Orin chips, giving it a total computing power of 508 TOPS. NIO has also announced that it will launch the battery swap wish feature on February 28th. This will enable everyone to participate in recommending areas for battery swap stations, which is a commendable initiative. Overall, I believe that NIO's plan to build 1,000 battery swap stations this year is a bold move that will help the company expand its customer base and boost sales. With the Chinese new electric vehicle market facing pressure on both the supply and demand sides, NIO's move to improve the convenience of battery swapping services is a smart one. It will give NIO an edge over its competitors and help maintain its position as a leading electric vehicle manufacturer. According to reports, NIO's Alps subsidiary will have its own sales channel and half as many models as the NIO brand. The talk about NIO's sub-brands has been gaining momentum lately, with a new report providing some interesting insights. According to Jiamian's report, NIO Subbrand Alps will be launching a new channel and will have about half the number of models compared to the original NIO brand. The sub-brand will also be led by I.T. Cheng, who is a close friend of co-founder and president Qin Li Hong and was previously the general manager of WeWork, Greater China. I is not from the auto industry and had previously worked as the vice president of marketing at Shanghai Disney Resort. However, in July 2021, he became the vice president of strategic new business at NIO and is responsible for this separate sub-brand. The Alps brand is targeting the mainstream market in the 200,000 to 300,000 RMB range, and the vehicles will be built on the NT 3.0 platform, which supports high voltage fast charging. The sub-brand plans to achieve mass production and delivery in the second half of 2024 with a monthly sales target of 50,000 units. NIO's Q4. As the excitement builds up for NIO's fourth quarter, the previously released delivery numbers have caused a sense of worry among many investors. Although the company managed to deliver 40,052 vehicles in the fourth quarter, it still fell short of its initial guidance range of 43,000 to 48,000 vehicles. However, with the lower guidance of 38,500 to 39,500 vehicles, NIO managed to meet its expectations. Deutsche Bank analyst Edison Yu's team has released a research note for investors revealing their concerns about NIO's fourth quarter performance. They predict that there will be a margin downside risk and a weak outlook for the first quarter sales. Despite this, the team remains hopeful about NIO's future and optimistic. As the year progresses, they expect to see a significant improvement in the second half, provided that new models ramp up as planned and scale up accordingly. NIO reported revenue of 13 billion RMB and a gross margin of 13.3% in the third quarter of 2022. The company's revenue guidance for the fourth quarter was 17.37 billion RMB to 19.23 billion RMB when it reported its third quarter earnings on November 10th. However, it gave no new revenue guidance when it lowered its delivery guidance on December 27th. Yu's team predicts that NIO will report revenue of 16.2 billion, a gross margin of 13.5%, and an adjusted earnings per share of negative 1.83 in the fourth quarter. This is slightly lower than the current analyst consensus estimates of 17.4 billion, 14%, and negative 1.85 respectively in the Bloomberg survey. Although NIO's fourth quarter performance may seem weak, there is still hope for a brighter future. With new models on the horizon, NIO can scale up its production and improve its sales figures. Investors should keep a close eye on the company's second half performance, as it may prove to be a turning point for the company's success. China new electric vehicle registrations for the week ending February 19th. When it comes to the Chinese new electric vehicle market, the research figures show that major brands are experiencing only modest growth in insurance registration. BYD's NEVs, for example, saw an uptick of 5,609 units from 31,417 to 37,026 for the week ending February 19th, according to data shared by an auto blogger on WeBull. While this increase is encouraging, it's not exactly cause for celebration. Meanwhile, NIO vehicles saw similarly a small increase in insurance registrations, with 31,074 units registered last week, up from 30,045 the week before. The company's ET5 model registered the most insurance units at 15,080, followed by the ES6 with 826 and the ES7 with 249. The ES8, the EC6, and the ET7 registered 135, 236, and 148 units respectively. While it's good to see that these numbers are increasing, it's clear that the new electric vehicle market in China is still experiencing some headwinds. It will be interesting to see how these brands and others continue to navigate the market in the coming months. Thanks for tuning in to our video discussing the latest updates on NIO and the new electric vehicle industry. We hope you found this information to be insightful and informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more updates on the latest trends in the business world. If you have any questions or opinions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And if you want to stay updated on the latest NIO news and developments, make sure to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.